Yeah, we were at this Ikinari Steakhouse in Japan, and it's amazing, dude. They like you pick out your meat. You can get like these like beautifully marbled steaks. You pick out how many ounces you want, or how many grams, because we're in Japan, and then they bring it out to you with like this sizzling plate, and you have like rice, corn, onions, and this. I think they called it J sauce. I don't remember, but it was like the steak sauce, and it was like the best thing I've ever had in my life.
Oh my God, that sounds so good.
And then to top it off, they had the anime City Hunter.
City Hunter?
Yeah,
No.
it's older, so they were like promoting it, I guess, and they had a new movie out or something, so they're promoting it or something. So like we were wearing bibs. Everyone had bibs because we were like tourists, and everyone else was like just Japanese businessmen and women, just going during their lunch shift. And there's no seats. You're literally just standing at a thing in the middle of the restaurant. They have like a bar sort of set up, and then you're eating the steaks. You have to wear the bib, or else like your clothes will smell or something. And the bib had like City Hunter anime all over it. I was like, it was just awesome to see all these like businessmen
people
and women
in suits and stuff.
Just wearing like anime bibs. It was great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was such a fun time, man. I came back with some legit Shonen Jump magazines and the manga there, so I have like a really nice Naruto one from back when they were doing it.
I feel like there are so many reasons to go to Japan, even if you're not like into anime. Like that's one big reason for us, but like there's so many other cool things, like the whole culture, the hot springs, like you said. I love Japanese whiskey. I love whiskey, and Japanese whiskey is up there in my list. So like I would go just for the whiskey probably. Yeah. To sample those. So yeah.
What's this? Like, Hibiki, I think.
Hibiki is one. Yeah, Hibiki, I have Suntory usually. I have the cheaper ones, but I would definitely splurge a little, I think, if I could actually go to the distilleries over there.
Dude, it's so smooth. It's like they just do it right. Yeah.
It's very different from other whiskeys. Yeah.
My theory of why it's such like an advanced and clean culture is because when I went there, I was like the only white dude there. Literally, it's just like unless you go to touristy spots, you see a lot of Australians and Europeans. Yeah. But for the most part, we were walking around and we were like in Kyoto, we were in Osaka. I was like the only white person there, and everybody was Japanese. So they're like very monoculture, and when that happens, as opposed to New York City where it's the opposite, it's 100% diverse. Yeah. So when you're full monoculture, like everyone's on the same page for the most part. Like everyone, there's like when you go to the subway, literally there's like people line up to enter. It's not like in New York where people just crowd around and there's no order. It's people just shoving each other,
pushing to get in. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like super clean. It's super nice. There's no garbage cans anywhere. So literally everyone is just mindful of that. They don't eat while they're walking or drink. So they don't leave any garbage anywhere. Like you'll go to like a store or a food stand, and you'll stand next to it, finish your food, throw it out there, and then, go on your way.
That's very foreign to me. Like I can't even imagine what that's like. Like I don't even live in the city anymore. I live up in the suburbs and there's still litter everywhere.
Yeah. It's insane. Nobody gives a shit because it's like, everyone thinks it's like someone else's problem essentially, but I guess in Japan they're all on the same page, so they're all like it's like driven into them. And then of course there's pros and cons. They have like the highest suicide rate, I think.
I know. I remember reading like an article years ago, maybe like a decade ago at this point, but they actually installed blue lights in the subway system because blue lights are supposed to make people feel happier and like less, because there's so many suicide rates of people jumping in front of the train. They install these blue lights to inhibit them from wanting to jump at the last second. And I think they actually saw some positive effects from that, but still like the fact that they had to do it.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like there's so many factors to it and you never know. But I think they also have like they're like in the top or whatever of people living the longest, I think. Because they have a pretty seafood based diet. They don't really eat a lot of fast food.
They do it well. Yeah.
and their portions are small. So
it's really cool because like there's so many all these like different like news and research going out there like, oh, do like this, like you have to eat this, or like I'm not knocking on vegans or anything or vegetarianism or all that. Like it all is fine. You know, you choose what you want to eat. But like the Japanese, like every Japanese person I met, they're like, no, I'll eat whatever I want. I'll just moderate it. Like I'm not gonna like binge on anything. Like I'm gonna enjoy everything and I'm just gonna eat healthily. But that doesn't mean that they have to get rid of everything from their lives.
I saw more obese people in one 20-minute trip to Walmart than I did my entire full week, in Japan. There's no fat people there. It's crazy. Yeah. Like everybody just, I don't know. And they eat noodles they eat ramen all the time. They're like
the only fat people in Japan are fat for a purpose, AKA sumo wrestlers.
Yeah. They gotta try it. They gotta really,
Yeah. They're like forcing themselves to put on that weight. Yeah.
Yeah. We were actually we wanted to go see a sumo match, but
cool.
I don't think we couldn't get tickets in time or something. I don't remember, but I was like, that would have been dope to go see.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. But yeah, we saw a lot of temples, we saw a lot of shrines, we traveled throughout the city as much as we can. So we tried to make the most of it. And yeah, man, I loved it. I can definitely go back there anytime and live there, honestly.
Nice.
So yeah, we're gonna try to start learning Japanese.
Yeah.
More than just anime.
Try to incorporate this. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm sure there's lots of anime geeks out there who are like, yeah, we're gonna learn Japanese, or like, I already can speak Japanese. I listen to all this anime, but like, there are other reasons also to learn Japanese, and I think it's a cool thing to try.
Definitely, I think learning a language in general, because like 4 languages, right? I think it just improves every other part of your body and your mind.
It definitely helps, and it helps you just be more aware of other people's cultures as well, and it just kind of opens up doors for you, I feel like.
I think learning new things in general is very important. You should always be trying to learn something new. And then languages are very unique because it's like, for some reason or another, it has its own base, like own portion in your brain. And when you increase that, when you learn multiple languages, it like something about the flow of the synapses in that area just flow way better. So you're like able to do more stuff and you perceive more stuff. You just perceive things differently, as far as I know. So yeah, I think learning new things is very important. Like pick up an instrument, learn a new language.
Yeah, even a programming language or a subject area.
Yeah, those light up the same way. If you know like Java programming or French, it's like very similar in your brain.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd definitely recommend that. We're gonna try. We've taken Japanese classes, like legit classes before together. Yeah. I still have the textbook.
We learned stuff. Yeah, it was basically like a 101 class. So you know, for what it gave us, like we took away a good amount from that.
The problem is I can understand it for the most part. Like I've been watching anime for like, I don't know, how old am I? I've been watching it since I was like, I don't know, 18 or 19.
The problem is putting it together. You're not actually able to speak it unless you try to put it into real practice.
Right.
So yeah.
When I say it out loud, it sounds terrible. So because I have no one to speak it to. So me and T are gonna start learning it and trying to use that as like a language that we can learn together. Because she's pretty fluent in French, Italian, and then basically we're gonna try to learn this. So yeah, that's the plan.
Nice.
But yeah, we should start like a group again. Remember we had that Duolingo group where we were learning Japanese?
Did we?
Yeah, I think you did it for like a week.
I wasn't a big fan of Duolingo. I remember.
Made a big club for it, and we were like trying to compete against each other to get more points or something, and then it fell apart in like a month. We just didn't stick with it.
Yeah, I don't think I liked the app that much. It felt kind of like Rosetta Stone to me, and
But I mean,
there's better ways.
What's it called? T learned French. She speaks French pretty fluently now, just from Duolingo, and from like she started listening to podcasts in French and stuff.
Podcasts helps a lot. Just watching YouTube videos, news, anything like that. Watching shows and movies.
Yeah, not this one, but you know,
yeah,
some information.
Definitely not. This one will not help you.
This won't help you in anything, honestly.
No.
Maybe, hopefully it'll give you a laugh every now and then.
Yeah.
That's our goal. If we get one person a laugh, then
we did
solid.
It right. You know,
I can rest easy. Job done. That's it.